In this video, let's dive into how we can share replays in Bar or Beyond All Reason. And I was doing it the hard way for some time, and I just discovered this super simple way of sharing your online replays. I can't believe I didn't even know about it, but I'll be showing you that in this video, just in case other people out there don't know about it. So the way I was sharing my replays is I'll put it up on Google Drive, and I'll even show you how to do that in this video as well. But I was putting up on Google Drive, and then you would open this link up, and then you would download the game, and then you put it on your within your demo folder, and I'll show you that later in the video. And then you could have it in your replays. But there's a simpler way of doing that. So I'm going to show you all these different steps in this video. It's all about replays. So let's start off by looking at the replay tab within our game. Now, if you've been playing this game for more than 10 minutes, you probably already know about the replays tab. And here's where you find all the replays. And then if your replay is not showing here, and this goes for your local replays and also your online plays. So if it's not showing here, you just select the refresh, and that should pull in all your recent replays. And then if you want to pull in, let's say, somebody else's replay, or let's say you deleted all your replays and you're like, oh man, I want to pull that up and save that. Well, you could just select download. And what that does, it opens up the tab and sends you to Bar. And here's the replays page. And this is where you can download all your recent games and then, or other people's games that you want to watch. And here I will, let's say, pull up a game that I played yesterday and I already deleted it and I want to bring that back in. And that was on the map Smolders. And it was on 1.2. And then I also played on yesterday. So I'll just add in yesterday's date. Oops. And let's bring that in. And then I think it was the second one here. Yes. Tick Army right there. That was the map I played on yesterday. So I want to share this to the entire world. Well, what I was doing before was I was pulling it off my local machine, the game, and then I would create a link, a drive link, and share it that way. Well, you don't have to do that. I was totally doing it the hard way. You could just copy this and then paste that in your description, and everyone will have access to this game. So simple. So let's go ahead and actually set this up on our machine. So I want to rewatch this game. I'm interested in it. So I select the download button. Now, depending on your local machine, on mine, it puts it right in the downloads folder, a common downloads folder. So let's pull up that downloads folder. Now, inside the downloads folder, I have the game that I just downloaded. And where you want to put this game is inside of your Beyond All Reason game. And then you want to look for a folder called data and then demos. And then I'm just going to drag that game right into that folder. And that's it. So now if we go back to the game and hit that refresh button, we should see the game that we just downloaded. Now back under our replays tab, I do not see the game here. So I'll just refresh it. And there's the game we just downloaded offline. Now, what if you want to share a game that you played locally? So if you haven't played a online game, you played a local game. Let's say you played a hard game and you want to share it with the entire world and you want to create a link for it, something like that, and you want to prove that you could beat AI and no one believes you. Well, you could share that game, a local game, by going back to that folder. So let's share this first one here. Was an AI game. I want to share it with the whole world. It was local. So I can't get it off that replays website or the Bar website. So I'll show you that. Here I'm going to use Google Drive to share my games. And to do that, let's create a folder. So I'll create a brand new folder and I'll call it my awesome, local games, or my local game. That'd be good. It doesn't really matter. I'll be deleting this. So I'll create this. And then here you want to make sure you share this folder. And to do that, you just right click on it and then select share and then select share here. Make sure that this is set to viewer right there. And then here's the link. And that is the link that you'll send to everybody so they'll get access to your game. But once you have that set up, we need to bring in the game. And I'll grab my local game I was playing earlier. against the AI. Just drag it in there. And voila, everybody should have access to this game now. So that is how you could share a public game, by going to the website to replays and pulling it down that way. Or you could share your local games by putting it on Google Drive and then just getting the link, if we go back to here, by getting the link here. Hopefully that was useful to somebody. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.